Alright, and hello everybody, I'm the Sweeper27 and welcome to another Dokkan Battle video. Before we get started, please go down below this video and make sure that you are subscribed. I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers, so hey, it would mean a lot to me if you can help me reach that goal. Thank you. This is a bit weird. This is the first time I'm doing a live recorded commentary video in a long time. Most of them, the last couple videos I've been doing have been like post commentaries over some challenge runs. But thankfully, we now have INT LR ROSÉ on global. I know there was a little bit of confusion where we thought this was going to happen and then they were untranslated, but he's here on global now. I couldn't be happier for him. And what I want from this character is I want him to be a competitive option for Ma Junior. I haven't looked at his kit. I've seen like some like preliminary look throughs. Like I watched a little bit of Truth's video, not really like reading his passive or anything, just kind of seeing what he's capable of doing. And I want him to be a competent competition for Ma Junior. I doubt he'll be better than Ma Junior because, you know, he's a yellow coin, easy A or whatever. So his stats aren't going to get any better. It's everything in his passive. But as long as he's a competitive option, so people who don't have Ma Junior, they can run this guy instead when they're running the new Zamasu team or anything like that. So looking at his battle info here, obviously, offensively, he's weak to legendary power. And if you want the extra defense, you got to bring Vegeta family characters. This is what we are rocking with. So let's dive right on in and look at his whole kit. Do I have auto on? Gotta make sure I have auto on. I do. All right, perfect. So, INT LR ROSÉ. Lead Future Saga, 4 key and 150 to stats, or Extreme INT, 4 key and 100 to stats. That's not bad. You can run this guy as a leader in Battlefield. That's what I normally do, actually. So let's see here. On his 12 keys, the Binding Black Kamehameha greatly raises defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy with a medium chance of stunning the enemy. Alright, so only a medium chance kind of sucks, but I don't know. You can run that in the first stages of a lot of events. You can stun and seal. On his 18 key, greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. Alright, so not bad effects anywhere, you know, getting defense on both greatly raises, so that's 50 on both. Not too shabby. So for his passive skill, it is a Test of Rage. He gets 3 key and 160 to stats. Gets an additional 8% attack and defense. Each time key rises up to 160. What is that? Hold on. Gets an additional 8% attack and defense each time key rises by 1, up to 160%. What does that mean necessarily? So like if you get him an 18 key, would that be 8 times 18? Is that what that's saying? And then that carries over multiple turns? That could be interesting, if that's what that means. He gets an additional 3 key when key is 18 or more. That's interesting. That would have been better if it was that 15 key, because you're already launching an 8 key. An 18 key, obviously, at 18 key. So I guess this extra 3 key is just to build a part of that passive, because that would get him an extra 24% to stats. That's not too shabby. Launches an additional super attack when key is 22 or more. Okay. 6 key and high chance of performing a crit for the rest of battle when delivering a final blow. That sucks, but all Rosés have that, I'm pretty sure, so they had to kind of include that. Recover 6% HP when HP is 66% or above, and recover 6% HP at the end of a turn at which attack was received. I have to play around with him. I gotta figure out what this 8% to stats is each time key rises. So I'm assuming your starter turn key doesn't count. So you'll get like 6 key from leaders. I doubt that would count. But maybe it would, because it says you get an extra 3 key when key is 18 or more, and the only reason that would ever be useful would be to build that up or get you closer to a 22 key. I don't know, I'll have to play around with him just a little bit. But he does seem like he would be competent. Like a good slot 2 option, or maybe even a floater. Like you could have this guy on a rotation with a merge Zamasu, and then you could have the TUR as well. I don't know if he would be good enough to stay on main rotations because he is kind of relying on super attacking for all of his defense. And with the new Zamasu red zone, those AoEs are murder. And once we get Omega Shinron, which is coming out on global probably like in late November, early December, AoEs are really going to become like another prominent factor. And I don't know how well this guy will do. Also getting 6 key and a 50% chance to perform a crit for the rest of battle once delivering a final blow. If you're able to get that at all, this guy is a god, honestly. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. He becomes so good if you can reliably get that, but you're never gonna reliably get that. It's just so, I think he's like a decent option where if you get that final blow, he actually becomes very competent, and that's fine. Again, I wanted him to just be slightly competitive. That's fine. He also has the Rage transformation. We'll get to that in 1 second. His links, Super Saiyan, Fear and Faith, Kamehameha, Dismal Future, Big Bad Bosses, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. You don't actually link very well with Zamasu, which makes sense because, you know, you're Goku Black, so obviously you're going to have Kamehameha and Super Saiyans, but, I mean, Fear and Faith is just a key link, but that would help this guy build up his passive. Dismal Future is another key link. Big Bad Bosses is obviously a very good one. So he has a lot of attack links. None of these actually provide him defense, other than BBB. Okay, so, I mean, that's fine. He's on a lot of categories, though. Realm of Gods, Patara, Future Saga, Time Traveler, Kamehameha, Exploding Rage, Inhuman Deeds, Corroded Body and Mind, Accelerated Battle, Worldwide Chaos, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, and Power of Wishes. So we got to do just one more run here. And part of his passive is he has a 1-turn Rage mode, which can be activated when HP is 66% or less, starting from the 6th turn of battle. So you can use this right at the end, which can be useful, you know. So let's see. On his new 12 key, he greatly raises attack temporarily and causes destructive damage to the enemy. All right. And then his 18 key massively raises attack temporarily, causes destructive damage to the enemy. All right. So his passive, he gets 6 key, gets an additional key +2 per key sphere obtained. Ooh, and he's effective against all types. That's pretty good. And let's see, his attack stat becomes 60,000. So yeah, with it being 60,000 and effective against all types, this will actually do some pretty decent damage, I feel sure. Now, I did also pull up Orange Piccolo's passive here, so I wanted to read what his was. So he also does the greatly raises attack temporarily, massively raised. So that's all the same. But Orange Piccolo's passive skill is he gets 2 key per key sphere obtained, launches an additional that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack. So, although Orange Piccolo, you can do this. What is the transformation condition for this? The giant form for Orange Piccolo can be when all allies are superheroes starting from the 3rd turn, or when facing one enemy from the 6th turn. But Orange Piccolo, his is better because his can last 2 to 3 turns, whereas this Rage mode is guaranteed to last just 1 turn. Yeah, just last 1 turn. Which means there could be a situation where you need this guy to like waste an enemy super attack and he won't do it. Which isn't great, so that's kind of a little bit risky, but he's, you know, he's competent. I would say I thoroughly like what they did with this EZA. I'll play around with him, see if he can maybe replace my Junior, which I doubt. I think my Junior is just outright better than this guy. You could maybe run him over Chilai if you don't want to rely on Chilai dodging. Although Chilai gives really good support. I don't know. We'll have to play around with it. I like this guy. I think they did him justice, and I'm so glad that he did EZA during this celebration on Global as well, because, you know, INT ROSÉ, or the INT Goku Black, fucking sucks. And I'm glad that we got this boy on here, because I also have him link level 10. I believe he was one of the first guys I ever got link level 10. So let's go over here to Awaken, and let's get him awakened real fast. Do I not have him link level 10? Oh, I do, but I have him reversed, because I got a dupe of him for the first time. Never being prepared, you know me, chat. But we get to see some really cool, he has very good Dokkan art, by the way. Like, all of his card arts look great. But now that we have him reversed, we can go, whoops, we can go back up here, and there's the fella. We can EZA him. But that will be all for this time, guys. I have been the SweetBro27. I'm a variety Twitch streamer and an up-and-coming YouTuber trying to make it big in the world. I have a TikTok, a YouTube, and a Twitch, the links of which can all be found in the description of this video. And while you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe because I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers. So hey, if you could help me out reach that goal, that would be amazing. And be sure to leave me a comment, positive, negative, or indifferent. I would love just any sort of interaction I can get from you guys. But that will be all for now. So as always, I've been the SweetBro27, and I'm signing off.